Why is anyone condemning that? Kill them all! Kill them all!
Well, this video escalated really fast. She's now trying to pull an Hassan Piker with saying end them all, just because they have a different opinion that I don't have, so they need to be gone, which is like the most close-minded type of stuff you can imagine. Well, people like that claim to be open-minded. It's really ironic, isn't it? Hey, what's up guys? Today your boy is coming back with a new video on the channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. So today's video is gonna be a great example of what karma looks like. I personally don't believe in the concept of karma. I think you can do absolutely horrible stuff without getting any of the bad stuff. But today I think I actually found an example of karma, and it's about this person called Charlotte Hayes. If you don't know who she is, like everyone else, she's basically an influencer and an OnlyFans like actress, or I don't know how you want to call a person like that, star or something. But yeah, that doesn't really matter. The thing that she really became famous or known for was this disgusting video where she was saying the most insane stuff about Charlie Kirk and his supporters. So I wanted to cover that because I think people like that need to get exposed. Before I go into that, I wanted to take a look at the comment of the day. A lot of this isn't even hate, it's based on what he actually witnessed at this memorial. She didn't act right, so many people are going after Erica Kirk, saying that she behaves weirdly, this and that. Some people are even speculating that she was involved. I just don't see any evidence for that, and I think her behavior is explainable. She's obviously grieving. She probably has PTSD because she witnessed all that. So yeah, I just don't think there's any evidence for that. Maybe I could be wrong, but that is still what I believe. But let's get started.
Pro-gun advocate Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck at his own debate rally. I try to avoid American politics if possible, but I've opened X to a bunch of little bitches crying and whinging about how political violence is never the answer.
So she's saying, oh yeah, people are crying and complaining about the fact that political violence is not the answer. Well, that's a pretty normal reaction. I think political violence is never the answer. I think everyone should say what they truly believe, and I don't think anyone has the right to take that person's life away. I think that's a pretty normal opinion, but this woman is legit saying, oh yeah, the people that are crying and complaining about the fact that he got assassinated are basically crybabies, which is just really strange behavior. It's just really weird that people like this exist and they post it online and they think they're not gonna have any consequences, which, you know, it's not gonna be true. We're gonna talk about that later on.
These people are gunning for politics that are inherently violent to a population. To marginalised people, to people who need access to healthcare. This is the same across the West. This isn't just the US. This is England too. I'm sick of this idea that you can't meet violence with violence. If somebody was smacking you in the face in the corner of a room over and over, you're going to hit them back. You have to. You're not getting out of that unless you do.
So you know as well, this video was made like a day or something after what happened to Charlie Kirk, and she's really trying to put oil on the fire, putting people against each other. It's just a horrible thing that she's doing right here. She's basically saying, oh yeah, you should meet violence with violence, which is just the worst thing you can be saying in a situation like that. I think people need to calm down everywhere, honestly. I don't think political violence should be like the norm at all. I think this should be stopped. That is my opinion. Maybe some of you gonna disagree with that, but I think, you know, saying, oh yeah, we should meet violence with violence is a pretty dangerous thing to be saying.
Why is anyone condemning that? Kill them all! Kill them all!
Well, this video escalated really fast. She's now trying to pull an Hassan Piker with saying end them all, just because they have a different opinion that I don't have, so they need to be gone, which is like the most close-minded type of stuff you can imagine. Well, people like that claim to be open-minded. It's really ironic, isn't it? And someone is saying this, and I think it's pretty funny. I hope you deal with this in the same way you would if the political view shoe was on the other foot. I 100% agree. If you say that type of stuff, you should not be complaining if it happens to your side. I see that over and over again. Now people are just celebrating like the assassination of Charlie Kirk, this and that, that, well, if it happens to your side, something like that, let's hope it's never gonna happen, you should not complain. You should not say, oh yeah, those people are disgusting because your side did it as well. So yeah, I think that's the thing, honestly. But yeah, what do you think is gonna happen to this woman? Just to give you 5 seconds. Well, she's gonna lose everything because she wanted to start a shop, and I'm just gonna show the clip because the clip is gonna be pretty funny after a couple minutes.
This Friday, I'm opening my very own shop. In the Emporium, the marketplace in Folkestone, I will have a stall opening in Kentish Town, stall number 33, and I need to show you guys some of my stock to tempt you to come down. So I'm currently doing up the labels. Here's some.
Well, this video aged like milk or Gen Z women, because I think we all know what is gonna be the next thing. She seemed to be so excited about the shop thing that she was trying to open, so I just don't understand why you were trying to ruin your entire reputation and basically destroy your shop with saying the stuff that you were saying. So basically, I think the first response summons up what is going to happen to her. Not anymore. Well, obviously, after she said the stuff about Charlie Kirk and the fan base, people, started finding out where the shop was. People started reporting her. People started like leaking her address, stuff like that. And now that entire shop situation is no more. That's history. That is gone. And I think that's a good example of karma. You wanted to be acting like a disgusting person, and now you have the consequences of it. Maybe some people are gonna say, oh yeah, that is going too far, and I personally disagree. This woman legit said that political violence should be a thing, that people legit should be ended. Like, that's some crazy aggressive type of stuff. You need to understand, if you say stuff like that, you're gonna have consequences.
My video about Charlie Kirk ended up on Turning Point UK's Twitter account, so I need to address this because it's all getting a little out of hand. Let me firstly state that I am no longer at the Petticoat Emporium. My stall has been removed. I would also like to clarify that I do not think conservatives should die. I do not think the general population of people who disagree with me should die.
I think to nobody's surprise, her store got closed, and then the second thing she was saying, oh yeah, I don't believe all conservatives should pass away, but that's basically what she said in the first video, so she's trying to backtrack. The same like Hassan Piker when he was saying, oh yeah, people need to be gutted on the street or something crazy like that. After that he was saying, oh yeah, I didn't mean it like that, bruh. They're always trying to backtrack and say, oh yeah, I didn't mean it like that, but they do. And they obviously want that and obviously feel that way. But the moment when pressure is put on them, they're obviously gonna say, oh yeah, I really didn't feel that way. I want to keep my money. I want to keep this position. I'm sorry. Like, obviously, it's fake. This person is obviously not meaning what she is saying. I think everyone can see that from like a mile away.
Saying that has pissed off the wrong demographic of people. Understood. There is nothing I can do now. I am targeted in a witch hunt, and they're making an example of me. They're doxing me. I have a child who lives here, by the way. I have a son, and I'm being doxed, and they're spreading photos of my son. I am self-employed. I don't have a job.
Look, I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's okay at all if they're going after the child of this woman. She should get all the consequences. You should not involve the family. The family, and especially the child in the situation, cannot do anything about what she just said. She's the one saying that horrible / disgusting stuff. That is what I wanted to say. I think most of you can all agree with that, what I just said. So yeah, what do you think about this woman? What do you think about what she said? I thought it was pretty disturbing. Honestly, one of the most messed up responses to this entire situation. Someone is saying this as well. Haha, the backtracking is crazy. I 100% agree. They always backtrack after saying the most disgusting / horrible stuff imaginable. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, then don't forget to press the like button. Get subscribed so you get notified when I upload a new video on the channel. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.